if your goal is to become financially independent at a young age, you probably don't want to go buy a house. It's a very controversial thing to say. The reason you don't want to buy a house is because houses dramatically inflate by and large your cost of living. You're putting your capital into that house, and now it's not going to be earning thing. It's going to be sitting idly. Along with owning a house, you have the expenses of maintaining it, paying the taxes on it, blah, blah, blah. If you stay in a apartment that is just enough to meet your needs, your costs will be lower.
Explain that to me. Explain why my cost of living goes up if I buy a house.
People typically buy the most house they can possibly afford. The industry drives them that way. If you go to a real estate agent and you say, I want to buy a house, right? First question they're going to ask you is, how much do you make? How much do you want to spend? And then you go to the bank and you say, okay, I want to buy a house. How much will you lend me? And they'll say, well, how much do you make? And then they'll come back with a large number of how much they're willing to lend you. If you follow those guidelines, you're going to wind up with a house that's going to be a burden. You are not buying it from a position of strength. You are stretching to buy it. You are borrowing the most money a bank's willing to give you. You probably don't want to do that. I mean, you can. That's the bank wants you to do that because that's how they make the most money. But that's not the best thing for you to do. But that's what you get drawn into. And then when you buy that house, I don't know that I've ever known anybody who's owned a house without doing renovations on it. So you've got those costs. You're going to furnish that house because you're probably buying more square footage than you were renting before. You're going to need new furniture, or maybe you just want better furniture for your new house. Maybe new appliances, landscaping, taxes, maintenance. I mean, the list is endless, and people say, well, I can buy this house, and my mortgage is the same as my rent. Well, yeah, but your mortgage is just the starting point. You've got all these other expenses with the house, and the other thing is they are variable expenses. If you're renting an apartment, you're paying $2,500 a month for your apartment, right? You know exactly what your housing costs are for the term of your lease, right? $500 a month. If you own a house, maybe your mortgage is $2,500 a month, and then you need a new roof. Now that's $20,000. Or you need a new septic system. That's another $25,000, right? And you don't necessarily know when those things are going to come at you.